off internet? Why am I not on a golf course? Why am I back here working? Why do I have this shirt on? Why is it so loud and why am I speaking loud? That's a lot of questions. Hit the intro. Hey, what's up internet? So the reason why I'm starting off the vlog here right now is because that's a long pause. Is because I was golfing with my mom's supervisor, her husband, I don't know, and one of the dealers. My mom works at a car auction, and I was golfing with one of the dealers, so I wanted to be on my best behavior and make my mom proud and not really like embarrass her or anything or make a fool of myself in front of the dealer, basically her client in a way, and her supervisor, her boss. And I wanted to be respectful of the whole tournament. And there was some drinking allowed, so I didn't really go overboard. But the golf course was really nice. It was very, very fun to play there. The worst part about it was so it's not really the worst part, but what happened was it's called a shotgun. So everybody who's in the tournament goes to a certain hole. I believe I said this yesterday. I can't remember. Everyone goes to a certain hole. Mine was 13, and you play the whole round from 13 to 12 instead of from 1 to 18. The golf course was nice and everything was nice. Well, the worst part about it was we had to start on the longest drive hole, and yeah, I didn't get the longest drive. It was wasn't even in the fairway. It was very difficult to play right off the bat and try and be the best, or at least the longest drive. The golf course was real nice. Every hole was just it was different. I've never golfed there before. It was cool. I wanna go back and just play 1 through 18, not crazy 13 through 12 or just backwards in a way. It felt backwards in a way. And I had some pretty good shots, pretty good chipping, and had a few good drives. I was very nervous because I wanted to do my best and kind of just I want to live up, because some people hype me up as a really good golfer, and I'm not. I could just hit the ball real far on the drive, and that's as good as I'm gonna do. I can. It's hard for me to finish out the hole, chip it in, and make a par or stuff like that. But I feel like a lot of people hype me up as a good golfer, and that got me a little bit nervous because. In a way, I kind of want to live up to that, or at least be close to it, and I would get nervous and swing really, really fast, and not even hit the ball, or hit the ball, but it would go left 30 yards, and distance would also be 30 yards, and that was the one thing I was struggling with all day. But the dealer that I was riding along with was trying to help me out. He understood I was struggling, and he told me to slow down, and sometimes I would slow down when I remembered, and when I did, it was a pretty good shot. Let's see, I let my mom use my camera, and that was hard because I had to have somebody else use my camera. It's tough just because I don't want it to break or anything, and it's not that I don't trust my mom. It's just that accidents do happen, and it's sometimes unfortunate when they do. And luckily, my mom didn't have any accidents. The camera was just fine. It was fully functional. She got pictures of almost every team when they came up to her part of the golf course, her hole. She was on the hole where if you get a hole-in-one on this par 3, you win a Ford, it's not a Focus, it's not a Fiesta, Ford Fusion. You get a Ford Fusion, all paid for except for all the paperwork that goes along with owning a car, and I believe some taxes. But they said it would. The guy who I was riding along with was actually the dealer for Ford, and that was his car that he was giving away. So he was telling us that, yeah, the people who won it, or somebody actually won it. Somebody hit the hole-in-one, but wasn't me. Wasn't anybody I knew. Said it would come out to be $700 to buy the car, or to just own the car, and that's it. No car payments, no nothing. $700, and you would own that car for getting a hole-in-one. I think that'd be awesome. 2014 Ford Fusion, brand new car, semi-new. I think it was used only a few times. I think that's what he said. And it was yours, but that guy won it. I thought that was real cool. There were some good shots that I hit. I almost hit somebody on accident. I get to that one part of the golf course where I'm on the tee box. There's somebody ahead of me every single time. There's always people ahead of me, and I'm like, there's no way I could hit them. There is no way. Even with my best shot, I can't hit them. And surprisingly, it's always my best shot where I hit the ball and I either miss them by like 5 yards to the left, or I creep up on them and the ball rolls to them. What happened was these guys were leaving where I was gonna hit. They were going to the green. They were in their carts ready to go. As they were leaving, I hit the ball. And my ball flies perfectly. It's the best hit I hit all day. And I almost hit them. I didn't hit them, but I was close. I rolled up next to their golf cart. I was so scared because I didn't. That's the one thing I don't like, because I feel like I'm not going to hit them. So when I hit the ball, I don't get that tendency to just yell out 4. So I didn't say it, and I wait till the ball gets closer, and by the time I see where the ball lands, it lands right next to them. So I always feel bad if I get close to them. I did not yell 4, so they would duck and cover and try and get out of the way. Luckily, no one confronted me about it. I guess they were all cool. But yeah, it was fun. It was a good day. So yeah, another cool thing about the tournament was I was sinking a lot of long putts, like 20 footers, maybe 30-foot putts, and I was like doing real good on my chipping. And another cool thing was we used my chip for the last approach of the tournament. So I kind of chipped it at least a foot away from the hole. It was real close. It's kind of like a bump and run where I kind of hit it. It just goes a few feet and then it runs. Like the ball just keeps going. And yeah, it was a real cool shot. I usually don't get those shots. Lately, I've been getting those shots when I get real close to the pin. I used to just either get too nervous and hit the ball and it only goes like a few feet, or I get really, really nervous, I do it on my backswing and I hit the ball. I don't hit under it, I just directly hit it and it goes like way past the green. And those are the shots where I'm like a few feet off the green. But yeah, lately I've been doing pretty good on those. Another really cool thing was we were right next to a small airport where just small planes go out, private jets go out of, and the whole day I thought it was going to be distracting, but it wasn't. It was actually very nice. There was one part where we're heading towards the airport in kind of like the general direction, but it's like a long ways away. We're like at the back of the course, and the way we were heading was when the planes were coming towards us, and they would lift off, and I would always get nervous, like, because there's some times where I get under the ball when I hit my driver, and that goes like skyrockets. We call it a rocket ball because all it does is go like so high. It goes like 300 yards up and 50 yards forward. So I was afraid that was gonna happen when a plane took off. So I was up at the tee box ready to hit, and then I see a plane coming. I'm like, oh, I better wait. I didn't say anything to anybody. I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna take a practice swing. Don't want to hit the plane. Just taking a practice swing, no big deal. And like I said earlier, I let my mom borrow my camera, my Canon, and I was very hesitant, just because it's something I worked hard for, and I didn't want to see it get messed up or anything. So I let her borrow that. And towards the end of the day, we went to a dining area in the clubhouse, so everybody can get their reward for best longest drive, closest to the pin, the hole-in-one, first, second, and third place for the tournament. Before all that happened, I went up to my mom and said, "Hey, you still have my camera?" She's like, "Yeah, I have your camera. It's been with me the whole time." One of the ladies that she works with comes up to me and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry to tell you, but you see that, like, that cranberry juice right over there?" I was like, "Oh, yeah." She's like, "I kind of spilled on your camera a little," and every time I was just like, it took me like 10 seconds to figure this out. I was like, did she really do it? Is she joking? No, she's not joking. But oh, did she really? No, she's joking. Did she really spill on my camera? And I was like, I didn't say anything after she said it. I didn't say anything. I was just like, "You're funny." Like, every time someone makes a joke or tries to make a joke with me, like towards me, I'm like, "You're funny," or just, "Oh, you're funny." That's the way I react to it. Just kind of like, instead of laughing, sometimes I say that. And she kind of caught me off guard. It was pretty funny. I was like, "You're funny?" Because I didn't really know until after I said it. I was like, "Yeah, you're funny." Because I was after she said that, I looked at the camera. I was like, "Crap, did she really spill on my camera? This really nice camera." And I examined it for like 2 seconds. I was like, I looked down and up, and I was just like, "No, you're funny." And I knew she was joking. I was like, "Crap, man, they got me." And I wouldn't, even if she did spill on the camera, I wouldn't really mind, because first time I took my camera out was to a A's game, where I took it out to a public place, and I wasn't in my backyard. I took it to an A's game. I took it to last year's Beer Fest, and And I kind of was holding my beer in one hand, camera in the other, and someone bumped into me, and I got some beer on the lens. And luckily, it's partially waterproof. The cheaper cameras aren't really that waterproof, but I kind of spilled on it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, I just brought it out for the first time, and it's dead." But luckily, it wasn't, and I just kind of wiped off the beer, and everything was all good. So when my mom's coworker said she spilled a drink on it, I was like, okay, it's not that bad. It's happened before. It's okay. Don't worry about it. But wait a minute, is she joking? No, she's no. But is she joking? No, she's not joking. But wait, is she joking? Then it like went all through my head within like the matter of like 2 seconds, and I was like, "You're funny. That was a good joke. That was a good one. Thanks for faking me out." It was a good day. The whole day was awesome. I didn't get to golf with my dad, which was okay. He had his own team. I had my team. Everybody had fun. That's the only thing that mattered was I had fun. My dad had fun. My mom had fun because she got to take pictures of all the teams. I got to edit those photos tomorrow and give them to my friend who organized the tournament, and hopefully she can print them out to everybody. And yeah, it was a really good day. I think I'm gonna end it here. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, favorite, all that good stuff. And you know what? I'm gonna tease you. Tomorrow is gonna be a pretty cool day. For at least one part of the vlog. I know that. Tomorrow is gonna be fun. And I'll give you this hint. Multiple camera shots. Thank you for watching.